Hi, welcome to our video on unlocking the secrets of how to win friends and influence people. Everybody is looking for ways to improve their relationships and build strong connections. This book has helped millions improve their relationships and build strong connections. In this video, you'll discover powerful techniques to build meaningful relationships, influence others positively, and become a more charismatic person. Stay tuned. Carnegie's first golden rule for winning friends and influencing people is this: show genuine interest in others. It's like the ultimate life hack, but for, being a good person. When you show genuine interest in others, you're not just being polite. You're building a bridge of trust and empathy. Most of us, and I'm including myself in this generalization, get so caught up talking about ourselves, our latest drama, our brilliant ideas, but that's not what people really connect with. We often forget that the key to meaningful interaction is not in the talking, but in the listening. Think about it. What do you enjoy more? Someone listening intently as you share your thoughts, or someone interrupting you with their own anecdote? Yeah, exactly. It's a no-brainer. We all crave to be heard and understood. If you want to build meaningful connections, flip the script. Make the conversation about them, not you. This simple shift can transform your relationships. Instead of making it all about you, make it about them. Ask open-ended questions that invite them to share more about their experiences and feelings. Ask questions, really listen to the answers, and show that you genuinely care about the person you're speaking with. This means putting away distractions, maintaining eye contact, and responding thoughtfully. Carnegie was a wise dude, and one of the things he understood is that people love talking about themselves. It's a universal truth that transcends cultures and generations. It's like their favorite subject. When you give someone the space to talk about themselves, you're giving them a gift. You're validating their experiences and making them feel valued. So by showing interest in their stories, achievements, and opinions, you become someone they enjoy being around. Makes sense, right? It's not just about making friends. It's about creating a network of genuine connections that can enrich your life in countless ways. So next time you're in a conversation, remember to show genuine interest. It's a small change with a big impact. All right, on to Carnegie's second golden rule. Smile and remember names. Because as simple as these actions seem, they hold a surprising amount of power. Let's start with smiling. We've all heard the phrase smile and the world smiles with you. And cheesy as it may sound, there's some truth to it. A genuine smile is like a universal language of kindness and warmth. It disarms defenses, creates a welcoming atmosphere, and makes you instantly more approachable. Carnegie emphasizes that a warm, sincere smile can be a total game changer in social interactions. It's like a secret weapon against awkwardness and tension. Think about it. When someone smiles at you, don't you instantly feel a little bit better? Like, maybe the world isn't such a bad place after all? So, next time you're meeting someone new, or even just interacting with someone you know, flash them a genuine smile. You might be surprised by the positive effect it has. Okay, so you're interested in someone, you're smiling, you've remembered their name. What's next? You might be wondering how to take this budding connection to the next level. How do you transform a simple interaction into a meaningful conversation that leaves a lasting impression? Well, according to Dale Carnegie, the real magic happens when you shift the focus from yourself to the other person. It's not about impressing them with your stories or achievements. It's about making them feel important and valued. And how do you do that? You encourage them to talk about themselves. Think about it. When was the last time someone genuinely wanted to hear about your day, your thoughts, or your experiences? It feels pretty special, doesn't it? Don't you feel a certain spark when someone genuinely wants to hear your thoughts and experiences? It's like a warm glow that makes you feel appreciated and understood. This is the essence of human connection. It's like they've unlocked a secret door to your inner world, and suddenly you feel seen and valued. This is the kind of interaction that leaves a lasting impression and builds strong relationships. That's the power of listening, my friends. It's not just about hearing words, it's about understanding the emotions and intentions behind those words. It's about being present in the moment and giving the other person your full attention. Carnegie argues that most of us are too busy thinking about what we're going to say next to truly listen. We're often caught up in our own thoughts, planning our responses, and waiting for our turn to speak. We interrupt, we offer unsolicited advice, and we steer the conversation back to our own lives. This can make the other person feel unheard and unimportant, which is the opposite of what we want to achieve. But when we resist that urge and instead focus on drawing the other person out, something incredible happens. They open up. They start to share more about themselves, and the conversation becomes richer and more meaningful. They share their passions, their dreams, their fears. These are the things that make them who they are, and by listening, we get a glimpse into their true selves. And in doing so, they form a deeper connection with us, the attentive listener. This connection is built on trust and mutual respect, and it can lead to lasting friendships and partnerships. Because let's be honest, who doesn't love the sound of their own voice, especially when someone else seems so genuinely interested? It's a natural human desire to feel heard and understood. So the next time you're in a conversation, try to focus less on what you want to say and more on what the other person is saying. Ask open-ended questions, show genuine curiosity, and listen with empathy. You'll be amazed at how much more rewarding your interactions will become. Remember, the goal is not to impress others with your knowledge or experiences, but to make them feel valued and understood. This is the true art of conversation and the key to building meaningful relationships. So go ahead, encourage others to talk about themselves. You'll not only learn more about them, but you'll also create a positive and lasting impression. And who knows, you might just make a new friend in the process. The art of asking questions. All right, let's talk about criticism. We all have opinions, right? We form them based on our experiences, our beliefs, and our values. It's natural to want to share these opinions, especially when we feel strongly about something. And sometimes it feels impossible to hold back from sharing those opinions, even when they're not particularly positive. We might think we're helping by pointing out flaws or mistakes, but often the impact is far from helpful. But here's the thing. Carnegie argues that criticism is almost always counterproductive. It rarely leads to positive change, and more often than not, it damages relationships and self-esteem. Why? Because it puts people on the defensive. When someone feels attacked, their natural response is to protect themselves, not to listen and learn. When we criticize someone, even if we think we're doing it constructively, they're likely to feel attacked, judged, and less likely to listen to anything else we have to say. This defensive reaction can shut down communication and hinder any potential for growth. Think about a time when someone criticized you. How did it make you feel? Did it inspire you to change, or did it make you feel small and inadequate? Did it make you want to change your behavior for the better? Or did it just make you want to crawl under a rock and hide? More often than not, criticism leads to feelings of shame and resentment rather than motivation and improvement. Or did it just make you want to crawl under a rock and hide? This reaction is common because criticism can feel like a personal attack, even when it's meant to be constructive. Carnegie reminds us that everyone makes mistakes. It's a fundamental part of being human. We all have moments of failure and imperfection. We're all just stumbling through this thing called life, trying to figure things out as we go. Mistakes are inevitable, and they provide valuable learning opportunities. And when someone points out our flaws, it can feel like a punch to the gut, even if they didn't intend it that way. The emotional impact of criticism can be profound and long-lasting. So before you launch into a litany of someone's shortcomings, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this criticism really necessary? Is there a better way to address the issue without causing harm? Is this criticism really necessary? Will it actually help this person grow and improve? Or will it just make them feel bad? Consider the potential impact of your words before you speak. Will it actually help this person grow and improve? Or will it just make them feel bad? Constructive feedback should be aimed at helping someone develop, not tearing them down. Because here's the thing, there's a big difference between offering constructive feedback and tearing someone down. Constructive feedback is specific, actionable, and delivered with empathy. The power of appreciation. So, if criticism is off the table, what's the alternative? How can we encourage growth and improvement without causing harm? Well, Carnegie suggests we flip the script entirely and focus on giving honest appreciation. This approach can be far more effective in motivating positive change. That's right, instead of pointing out what people are doing wrong, let's celebrate what they're doing right. Think about it. When we acknowledge and appreciate the positive aspects of someone's behavior, we reinforce those behaviors and encourage more of the same. Doesn't it feel amazing to have your hard work recognized, your talents acknowledged, your very existence appreciated? This kind of positive reinforcement can be incredibly motivating. It's like a warm hug for the soul, a reminder that we matter, that we're making a difference in the world. Appreciation can boost self-esteem and foster a sense of belonging. And here's the thing, appreciation doesn't have to be some grand gesture. It can be simple and sincere, yet still have a profound impact. It can be as simple as acknowledging someone's effort, recognizing the small things they do that make a difference, thanking them for their help, showing gratitude for their contributions, no matter how small they may seem, or complimenting them on a job well done. Genuine compliments can uplift and inspire. These small acts of kindness might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but trust me, they have a ripple effect. One act of appreciation can lead to another, creating a chain reaction of positivity. When we make an effort to appreciate the people around us, we create a more positive and supportive environment, both for ourselves and for others. This kind of environment fosters collaboration, creativity, and mutual respect. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, our small acts of kindness will inspire others to do the same. By leading with appreciation, we can create a culture of positivity and encouragement that benefits everyone. Okay, let's talk empathy. It's easy to get caught up in our own heads, our own perspectives. We see the world through the lens of our own experiences, our own values, and that's natural. But if we want to truly connect with others, we have to venture beyond our own mental landscape. Carnegie knew this. He understood that seeing things from another person's perspective is like unlocking a secret door to understanding. It's about recognizing that their reality, their truth, might look different from ours. And that's okay. Think of it like this. Two people can look at the exact same thing and see it completely differently. Neither one is necessarily wrong, they just have different vantage points. And until we acknowledge that, until we try to understand those differing viewpoints, we're not really communicating, are we? We're just talking at each other, lobbing our own perspectives back and forth like rhetorical grenades. And nobody wins in that scenario. The power of understanding. All right, so you've got a great idea. Fantastic. But how do you get other people as excited about it as you are? How do you make it resonate, make it stick? Well, according to Carnegie, the answer lies in the art of dramatization. See, facts and figures are all well and good, but they rarely stir the soul, do they? We humans, we're wired for stories. We connect with narratives, with emotions, with the drama of human experience. So, if you want your ideas to land, to truly influence, you need to weave them into a compelling narrative. Think about the most memorable presentations, the most inspiring speeches. They're not just dry recitations of data points. They're stories. They're infused with passion, with humor, with a sense of purpose. They draw you in, make you feel something. And that, my friends, is the key. Unleashing your inner enthusiast. And there you have it. Those are just a few of the timeless principles from Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book is basically a treasure map to better relationships, to more effective communication, to leading a more fulfilling life. And the best part? These principles, they're not some kind of manipulative tricks. They're about being a decent human being, about approaching the world with empathy, with kindness, with a genuine desire to connect. So if you found this summary helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more book summaries that will level up your life. And tell me in the comments, what's one communication tip that's worked well for you? Or which book should we summarize next? Thanks for watching, and remember, being kind, empathetic, and genuinely interested in others is the first step to winning friends and influencing people. See you in the next video.